One of those.
Niggas get pressed and then they fold under pressure. Some get left and fall in depression.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Welcome to another episode of The Lowdown. I'm Lolo.
And I'm Daddy.
And on this channel, we talk all things relationship. With a little bit of tea, but Lolo ain't really been feeling no tea.
Yeah, we've been actually just doing our relationship.
Yeah, and Lolo on some other stuff right now. I'm in the rabbit hole, y'all. So I ain't been into the gossip just yet.
Right, she been doing everything else but gossip.
Right, because Lolo is a dichotomy of extremities. Translation, Lolo is with the shits and she's smart AF.
All that. And she know how to push buttons. Look, it's like on the weekend, you just want to chill. You know what I'm saying? She be wanting to she want a deep dive. It's like, hold on.
Slow motion. If you guys follow Ralph, deep dive. Whoa, and we didn't even have breakfast yet, guys. Can I get a...
Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So anyway, yeah, she like to go there. And a lot of times, during the week, I'm straight business, man. Whatever you want to do, let's get it. On the weekend, I be liking to chill. But, we working ourselves into actual life of leisure.
Yeah,
that's what we actually. That's what we on, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Champagne sitting, jet setting, exotic driving.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, wait till y'all see our. We got something coming up for y'all.
Yes.
Right.
You look good, Daddy. I like this. Another collection brought to you guys by Daddy. Lolo do order her own lingerie sometimes, but I haven't in a while.
What?
But if you guys like what we rocking in this very video, head to toe, you can cop it as well. Link below. Ooh, right. That rap bars. Did y'all hear that? If you like what we rocking from head to toe, you can cop it in the link below. Ooh. Let's go. Oh, Lolo with the flow. Hey, you don't even know. Oh, how hard I just go. Now. Catch my steed low. Oh, niggas. That one time for the one time.
Right. She did it right there, y'all.
But yes. Well, guys, life been life, and if you saw our last video, we took a little hiatus, which was necessary, y'all, because we got kids. Beautiful kids.
We?
Yes, because I was a whole package and a snack, honey. Which brings us into our topic. You're married. Now what? Dum.
Yeah.
That's what my daughter do after school. She's like, whoo.
Right. After we did a lot of work, she come home like she really did a whole lot.
Listen, my ling be having to climb stairs 4 flights every day. I don't want to do that no more. I've been a kid.
Right. But, so married now what? This is our therapy, our couples therapy on camera. Only on camera. She was like a star.
Oh, there you go.
But only on camera.
On camera. That's Drake.
Yeah.
Because that song always come on a way that I never can catch it.
Right.
And Daddy be like, you know this.
Right.
And I don't.
The beginning is so
different.
Yeah. You don't catch it. But yeah, so now that you're married, now what, huh?
Yes, because... Man, it's that dating phase, and we had 2 years of courtship.
Yeah, we spent the serious 18 months actually getting to know each other personally. We spent a lot of intimate time together to cultivate a hell of a love.
So, how did you become such a stranger when I married you?
Oh. Look, y'all seen that?
Daddy got me. We both did it. Gotcha, bitch. Wait, I just yesterday. Oh no. What that last name say though?
Yeah, what that last name do? Right.
Then he went back to like the caveman days and thought he owned me, y'all.
Look, I got a video. We already been here. I really own her. She's still saying the same thing. And you have my last name. I owned her before she even had my last name. Do I need to insert that clip again?
What clip?
The one that said, he owns me. You said it yourself. You can't take that back.
All right, that one's semi-viral too. Okay.
Right. But no, this is my wife, y'all. That means a lot. Some people don't get the meaning of that.
Right.
When you're married, it's forever. You actually make a commitment in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? They can look us up anywhere and find our names together, attached together. So it means a lot when you take on the importance of getting married, of owning someone. Yeah.
It's delicate in 2023. But no,
Anyway.
it is.
Anyway,
we are.
She always say, "You're mine."
Right, you must.
Right.
One to another. Yeah.
Then she say some nasty stuff too.
My Lord, a snapping turtle.
That's mine too. What's yours?
It's a turtle, a snapping turtle. Yeah, I was in the grocery store yesterday. And I got elephant ear flour, and Daddy just hanging, walking, and the lady was like, "Ooh," and she was an older lady, and she's like, "Ooh, is that an elephant ear?" Nah, bitch, the plant. Look up. She's like, I want me an elephant ear, so a turtle, a snap. And then when I got to the other end of the aisle, she was back again. And she was just standing in the fog.
That was funny.
All my life, I got to fight.
Right. We have fun, y'all, in some of the strangest places. But actually, I love shows, too. We go to the grocery store a lot, and we wasn't even dressed up like we normally do. If we go out or something like that, we have to make a grocery store run.
Oh, for real.
Usually in Jewels, yeah, we get something. So, and people can experience the love we share. And what a lot of people don't see a lot of is couples holding hands, and we always hold hands. You know.
Or he'll come around, open my door, and the women, especially, I like to see my grandmas. They be like, "Ooh, girl, he eating you up," but they smile. You know, so it's good when people feel, you know, because you don't see it every day. I guess.
Right.
Yeah. We'll be out here doing our share to spread black love.
That's right. It's a black love. Just a black love page right here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the low down.
That's the low down, yes.
Right, we give it to you real.
For real.
This is our therapy, a couples therapy on camera. So a lot of times we'll actually we couldn't give you a lot of what we actually been experiencing, because even having teenagers, they bring a certain amount of pressure, and then sometimes we can turn on each other because it can be pressure coming from somewhere else. And all we have to do is just be as stubborn, as arrogant as we are anyway. We can create our own mess. And we have to work through it. You know what I'm saying? But I can say this right now. Look at my wife. She's beautiful. I love her. You know, and that's one thing, regardless to what. Married, now what? You continue to do the same things that you done when you were dating.
Yes.
Do not let this thing get stale and get out of place. Somebody actually has to say, you know what? Let's switch up something. Let's do something totally different. In the neighborhood we stay in, we can just walk out and walk anywhere. So a lot of things that's around here that we can do. And we just got out yesterday and just took a walk.
I had a good time. The weather was gorgeous.
Warm breeze. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the beach on a work night. That was exciting because, you know, on a work night, you have such a schedule. Usually you're going to cook and you got so much time to wind down to repeat.
Yeah.
But we on our way to life of leisure. Hello, I'm with you on that, Daddy.
And something, don't forget, because we talked about the spontaneity too. So all these things that you keep up, because she don't know what's coming next.
And I like it
just
like
came
that.
up with an idea. It's like, okay, wait a minute. We went and had dinner, and then we said, okay, wait a minute. She didn't know where we were going, but I took her where I wanted to take her.
Oh, and yes, you did.
Right.
One-way ticket. And it was beautiful. I really liked it. I love the beach anyway. And and then it was perfect. Like, it was the perfect weather. It was a nice background of fog. And it was just a vibe.
Right.
You know,
so it's married, now what? Remember this topic, because what we're talking about, we're actually saying now what?
Right, because we dated and went somewhere every weekend darn near. We had something we was doing. But like once we got married, things kind of tapered down, you know, and it's like, okay, we get into a routine. And it's like, you can look up and like 30 days can time warp you. Whereas before you was always doing something and you just kind of, but me and Daddy, we can be homebodies, no problem.
For real.
But I think it's good for one of us is always like, we should go out. We should do
Yeah,
this.
a lot of times you can see actually what happens. We can sit around the home so much, and you can start seeing little things that you don't like, and they become so blown out of proportion because anybody can do it, and I'm quite sure some of y'all can actually chime in. Some of y'all who have had successful marriages for a while, chime in and let us know how you done it. Some of you all who haven't, you know, and you all successful, chime in and let us know how you're doing it. And some of you all who struggle, chime in and let's share our struggle with yours. You know what I'm saying? There's no big ass and no little U's. We all just trying to spread some black love and be representative of what we really don't see a lot of.
And that we married now, what? And we're coming up on our first year, y'all. We made it. Cue up the praise break.
28 days away from our first year of marriage. You know, and they say that first year is the hell. It's the hell year. They don't lie. I won't say that we actually struggle through some things, no doubt. But when you
There's
look
been
back
some hell, dude.
when you look back in retrospect,
But yeah.
because we had epiphanies during the whole thing. We come up with some understanding through the whole thing because you can come in here thinking it's like your old mate or your old relationship, but you think it's supposed to be like that. Wait a minute, because you're supposed to act like this.
Right.
You know why you're supposed to act like this?
Immediately, all the good things they did come to the forefront.
Right, it's like, what? Shoot, why did I marry
I
you?
ain't never.
What?
You beneath. They would never. Well, if they was, why ain't we there?
Right.
But nonetheless, you know, it's so easy to put the current person, you mitigate, and then you go back because we both come from long-term marriages, previous marriages. And so it's like we have to establish our own communication and guidelines.
Right.
And me and Daddy are so alike and strong-headed and
But she
stubborn.
don't like to hear the word twin flame, even though this
thought
is
you
what
say
we
no.
are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look it up though. If you can get through this,
It was cute. It was cute in the beginning. Ooh,
it was cute, but
twin?
then it comes with a whole lot. It comes with a whole lot to have somebody who's a mirror you.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But actually, if you go do the research, they said, but if you can get through that, oh, it's beautiful. And I can say this right here because we are so still, we love each other so much, and the things that we do for each other, we're always trying to please each other. And our love is fucking amazing.
It is.
Beep, amazing. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And like moments like this or this weekend and the past couple of weeks just re-solidify like the fervence to continue and like see it through and know that it's gonna get better because you already established as lovers and friends, and it's just those nuances that creep in. It'd be little things.
Right.
Really, you know, it's not life or death.
No, it's
or
not.
anything detrimental.
And then sometimes you actually, because you set up goals with each other, and a lot of times working those goals out, especially if you work and you're working on a business and you're trying to create some passive income, that can be a lot because you have to actually do the groundwork to actually have some type of financial freedom.
Yeah.
You know, and that can actually wear on you
And
if you don't
put
just
stress on
switch it up.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll say for me, this was real time, guys, because I always want to try to make sure we give you some real tidbits and we're not just talking at y'all like we ain't dealing with nothing. But I'll say that for me, I wrestled with just resting. Like, okay, I want to do this. And I seasoned Daddy. Well, he's like, that ain't gonna make the cut. But a lot of times I would go back and forth with, you know, my friends and just consort with what I was dealing with.
Okay.
Well, I felt like when I left my previous.
How you look on the mirror?
I look good, Daddy.
Okay.
When I left my previous
look
marriage,
good, I like when she said. I like when she actually say something like, I could be like such and such. She'd be like, "Okay, Daddy." She just said, "I look good, Daddy." I love to hear that, Daddy. At the end of that, y'all don't know. If y'all don't have y'all little girl, and ladies, if you don't have a daddy, you're missing it. Anyway, go ahead. You was telling your friend, cause she talk too much.
no, because that's what we do in millennials languages. But I got a taste of freedom when I separated from my previous marriage, because all I knew from 19 was from my parents' house to marital house. And I had a taste of freedom, making financial decisions, seeing financial growth, and establishing myself. And so I think for the longest, I wrestled with, do I just want to be a bad bitch, a boss B? No, we're not calling ourselves B in 2023. But if I want to be like that girl, you know what I'm saying? Making my money, popping, body on fleek, you know, BMWs, balling, and build my way up to that. Because I've already started building and making some headway, you know, and I'm like, but I wanted love. And so I got over here, I got the ring, got the man, got the marriage. There's been like these, for you sing your chant of victory, there's been these speed bumps where I'd be like, we can go do this. Wait a minute now. But Lolo is here to let you know today, guys. And I've consorted with my tribal, and I've assured them I'm going to stay. I love this man. I want marriage. I want happiness with somebody.
Everybody want happiness. I think I sent you a clip. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, you made me lose a train of thought. Go ahead.
Yeah, I sent her a clip of, I wish I could have had it right here and played it for you guys, but the lady said that she actually gave up her husband because she felt she was climbing up the corporate ladder, and she made so much money. Now, her husband didn't make as much money as she was, so she started to look at
him as less than.
Yeah, you know, and she actually divorced him, you know, because she figured that she didn't need him or he didn't have any worth after that. And then she talked about that was the worst decision that she made because she found herself in multiple relationships, jumping around in her bed, being lonely at the end. And her husband actually went on to have a happy life with somebody else. And sometimes, and don't be fooled, if you haven't experienced having a relationship like that, then you're actually kind of missing out on a whole lot of growth too as well. Because anybody can have a casual relationship, but you don't have to do any work. You know, it's just sex and that's just it. But we have to hold each other accountable for how we act, you know what I'm saying, towards each other. And it could be some things that may not be good in her that may not be good in me, because one of the things she always talked about is how boisterous I can be and how passionate I can be, and that can turn into actually me not actually conveying whatever that I'm trying to convey in a loving and caring manner. And I have to actually watch that to be a better conveyor of what I'm actually trying to say. And so things like that you can't get in a casual relationship. You can't get the growth, nor do you have the intimacy. And we've said it many times, you can do 1,000 things with 1,000 different people, but you can do 1,000 things with your one mate. Do you imagine how many things you can do when you have one person, because you all share so much intimacy that you can actually feel free to actually explore all the areas that you can't do with anybody else.
And it's like, I know you're crazy, and to go start over.
So married, now what? You keep those things up. What are the goals? What are you trying to do? Don't lose sight of who this person is, because you can get bogged down, because both of us can say in previous marriages that we lost sight of a lot of things that were supposed to be, or we never grasped those things that we really wanted and desired. So right here, it's a total difference. And actually, we can look back on the mistakes that we made and don't have to actually repeat them.
That's for sure. And you know, keeping at the forefront that you're my friend, Daddy's my friend,
Right?
and my lover, my husband. And, I say I wasn't saying husband a lot. I was like, you my man. He like, no, girl, I'm your husband.
Right. It's a big difference.
Yes.
It's a big difference. Put some respect on that.
Yes,
Her last name is, she has my last name.
Right.
We're one.
Right. So,
You can't touch this.
yeah, now that we married, it's like, okay, now what is we on our journey?
Yeah. It doesn't stop there. You know, some people can get caught in the fog, in the funk, and don't know how to get out. It's going to take some total work. It's going to take some humility. You know what I'm saying? And from both parts.